Question number 1. What conversations will the executive be having with Haverhill Rail Campaign and Suffolk and Essex Councils, or Suffolk District and Essex County Councils, Suffolk and Essex County Councils, re their highly advanced proposals to relink Cambridge and Haverhill and further link it to Colchester and Chelmsford, thus making a possibility of direct rail services between the two Anglo-Ruskin university campuses?
I suppose the first thing I'd say is that we've been, as County Council, talking to our partners for a while on the possibility for a rail link, and so those conversations will continue as we talk with our partners about a variety of things. One of the potential schemes or packages of schemes in the City Deal programme is about 1307, and particularly linking down towards Haverhill, and so it was discussed and agreed at the Assembly. I think it's fair to say that that package would look at all options in the corridor, and so that would be another opportunity to continue those discussions. So that's the way in which we'll continue to be talking. I mean, I think I would say that we've looked at this over a number of years, and it just does need to be pointed out there are a number of very difficult practical issues in linking certainly to Haverhill and particularly beyond. So if something were to come of it, it's not an easy process, and it would be a very long time, but we're certainly discussing and will continue to do so.
As we've said in earlier discussions, including on this issue, the City Deal in itself, that funding and also the additional funding that the local authorities can contribute isn't enough for the level of investment that is needed to address all of the issues. So we've got other projects which I won't reiterate where the funding has been won, but there clearly does need to be a further case made, perhaps when we have a new government, not whichever colour or shape it takes, for additional rail investment into Cambridgeshire.
Do I get to follow up on that point, or does anyone else want to?
Well, I'm happy if you want to tell us.
I was going to say, because last week we had the Shadow Rail Minister down in Cambridge, Lillian Greenwood, who I've been bouncing off on Twitter for quite a few years now. And also we had the hustings hosted by the Cambridge University Railway Society. Looking around the executive at the moment, I see that we're a board of all men, and most of us are older, if I can put it that way. And in my neighbourhood, we've got Long Road and Hills Road sixth form colleges, and a number of people make the route from Haverhill and the villages between Haverhill and Cambridge on bus. Having been on that bus route several times, it's not the most pleasant of bus journeys. I'm wondering what conversations you've had with students there to see what input they could have to leave a positive legacy after they leave Hills Road and Long Road, because certainly one of the things on Long Road's side is they've been on and off campaigning for the Addenbrooke's railway station, but they're not there at college for long enough to declare kind of an interest as a former student of both of them, to actually have any impact in the longer term. But I'll leave it at that.
Well, you're right to raise Addenbrooke's railway station as another item on our agenda, but it's as with any discussion about other elements of the rail network, it's not our decision. So we will do that, and clearly we'll have a discussion later about where the 1307 fits in. It is a really important link between us and Haverhill, including the congestion that occurs at peak times on the last mile in.